There is a most uncomfortable phenomenon that occurs during spiritual awakening, and it is one that people rarely speak about openly because it seems to contradict everything we have been told about what it means to become more spiritual, more evolved, more conscious. The phenomenon is this: you begin to find that you cannot stand being around most people anymore. Friends you once enjoyed now exhaust you. Family gatherings that you used to tolerate now feel unbearable. Colleagues whose company was once pleasant now grate on your nerve. The majority of human interaction begins to feel hollow, draining, deeply unsatisfying. And this troubles you greatly, does it not? Because surely you think if you are becoming more spiritual, more awakened, more enlightened, you should be becoming more loving, more compassionate, more accepting of all people regardless of their level of consciousness. You should be like the Buddha or the Christ, embracing all beings with unconditional love and understanding. Instead, you find yourself withdrawing, avoiding, feeling irritated and exhausted by the very people you are supposed to be learning to love more deeply. So you wonder, have I become arrogant? Am I judging people? Am I falling into spiritual pride, thinking myself better than others? Or perhaps the awakening process has gone wrong somehow. Perhaps I am becoming less human rather than more human, less connected rather than more connected. Something must be amiss, because this dislike, this aversion, this inability to tolerate most people, surely this cannot be a sign of spiritual growth. But I want to suggest to you that what you are experiencing is not only normal, it is virtually inevitable during certain stages of awakening. And it is not a sign of failure or spiritual pride or loss of humanity. It is a natural consequence of a very specific shift that occurs in consciousness, a shift that temporarily creates a kind of incompatibility between you and those who have not undergone this shift. Let me explain what I mean. Before awakening, you are largely unconscious. You live in a kind of trance, a collective dream that humanity shares. And in this trance, you relate to other people through shared illusions, shared beliefs, shared assumptions about reality. You bond over complaints about life. You connect through gossip and drama. You find common ground in your mutual pursuit of success, status, pleasure, security. You commiserate about problems. You compete for achievements. You perform various social roles, and everyone else performs their roles, and there is a kind of dance that everyone knows the steps to. And in this state, socializing is relatively easy, because everyone is playing the same game, everyone is speaking the same language, everyone is operating from the same basic assumptions.